In a picturesque village nestled amidst rolling hills, there lived a young woman named Aisha. Her days were burdened with the weight of a painful past, a haunting memory that clung to her heart like a relentless shadow. Aisha's parents had passed away when she was just a child, leaving her in the care of her uncle, who treated her with disdain and cruelty. Her uncle, Ajit, was a bitter man, consumed by anger and resentment towards his late brother and Aisha's parents. He blamed them for his misfortunes, and Aisha became the unfortunate recipient of his wrath. Over the years, she endured countless emotional wounds and suffered in silence, feeling trapped in a world devoid of love and compassion. One day, a group of Buddhist monks visited the village, spreading teachings of peace, mindfulness, and forgiveness. Intrigued by their serene presence and words of wisdom, Aisha attended their gathering in the village square. As she listened to the monks speak about the power of forgiveness, Aisha's heart stirred with a mix of emotions. The concept of letting go of her past wounds seemed both liberating and terrifying. Nonetheless, the seed of transformation had been planted within her. Over the following days, Aisha found herself drawn to the temple where the monks resided. She sought solace in their teachings, yearning to break free from the shackles of her past. The head monk, Venerable Ananda, sensed her pain and offered to guide her on a life-changing journey of forgiveness. Under the wise tutelage of Venerable Ananda, Aisha learned to practice mindfulness and meditation. She confronted the painful memories, acknowledging the hurt they caused her, and gradually began to release the grip they had on her heart. As the weeks turned into months, Aisha felt a gradual shift within her soul. She discovered a newfound strength in forgiveness, a force that liberated her from the burden of resentment. It was as if a lotus flower was blossoming in the mud, rising above the murky waters of her past. One evening, Venerable Ananda suggested a powerful practice. He asked Aisha to write a letter to her deceased parents, expressing all her pent-up emotions, her pain, and her desire for healing. He encouraged her to pour her heart out, knowing that the act of writing would serve as a catharsis. With tear-filled eyes and trembling hands, Aisha sat in the temple and wrote the letter. As she penned her deepest feelings, a sense of closure washed over her, a sense that she was finally allowing herself to let go. Venerable Ananda then took Aisha to a serene garden, where a small stream flowed. He handed her the letter and asked her to read it aloud, releasing the words into the water. As she read her letter, the stream seemed to carry away her pain, and the weight that had burdened her for so long lifted with each word. Aisha felt a profound release, as if the universe itself had acknowledged her pain and embraced her in a loving embrace. From that day forth, Aisha embraced the Buddhist teachings as a way of life. She continued her journey of forgiveness, not just towards her past, but also towards her uncle Ajit. It was a challenging path, but the compassion she had cultivated allowed her to understand that Ajit's bitterness stemmed from his own pain. With great courage, Aisha confronted her uncle, expressing her pain and the desire for healing. To her surprise, Ajit's hardened heart began to soften in the face of her vulnerability. He, too, had carried the burden of resentment for too long. In that moment of connection and shared pain, forgiveness bloomed like a lotus, transforming their relationship. Aisha's act of compassion had the power to touch Ajit's heart, and he began to question his own bitterness. Together, Aisha and her uncle embarked on a journey of healing. Guided by the teachings of forgiveness and compassion, they let go of their shared pain, choosing to embrace love and understanding instead. As years passed, Aisha's village witnessed a remarkable transformation. The power of forgiveness had not only healed her wounds, but had also inspired others to let go of their past grievances. The villagers began to treat each other with kindness and empathy, and the entire community blossomed like a garden of lotus flowers. And so, the story of Aisha's journey, a life-changing tale of forgiveness, spread like ripples in a pond, touching the lives of countless souls. It reminded them of the transformative power of compassion, the strength of letting go, and the beauty of forgiveness that allows the heart to heal and bloom anew.